Back. Last month, a liberal super PAC in Kentucky attacked the ethnicity of our former labor secretary, who's also the wife of Republican Senator Mitch McConnell, Elaine Chao. Despite the fact that Ms. Chao was born in Taiwan, the group Kentucky Progress tweeted, quote, "This woman has the ear of McConnell press. She's his hashtag wife. May explain why your job moved to hashtag China." Elaine Chao and the senator are fighting back.
Far-left special interests are also attacking my ethnicity, even attacking Mitch's patriotism, because he's married to me. That's how low some people will stoop. Mitch works his heart out to protect Kentucky from Washington's bad ideas, because Mitch loves Kentucky. We love Kentucky. The meanest personal attacks can never change that.
Joining me right now, the woman from that ad, Elaine Chao. She's also a member of the News Corp board, the parent company of Fox News. Good morning to you, Madam Secretary.
Good morning.
When I read that tweet, and that could be the first time a lot of people have actually seen it, that's racist.
You know, this is just the most recent example of this kind of behavior. We've seen it in the past over the years, and there's a pattern to this kind of attack. Basically, Mitch's opponents, his left-wing opponents, can't defeat him on policy issues, and so they resort to racial slurs and questioning his patriotism because he's married to me. Now, we've seen it, for example, the daughter of the sitting governor of Kentucky, the sitting Democrat governor of Kentucky, said the same thing a few years back. And another time, a former Democrat governor of Kentucky said the same thing. So once again, you know, Mitch does a great job representing the people of Kentucky, indeed, against some of the very bad ideas of Washington.
You know,
and so,
Madam Secretary, I'm just astounded that there's no outrage. I mean, you know, if this were a Republican who made that sort of comment, it'd be a great big story in the New York Times and everything else. And instead, this outfit, Progress Kentucky, said, quote, "Those tweets did not reflect our values, and we are committed to making sure nothing like that happens again." Is that enough?
Well, again, it's not just the work of, again, one volunteer who may have left. Again, this is a pattern of attack, pattern of behavior that we have seen in the past. As I've mentioned, you know, the daughter of the sitting Kentucky governor at the time said the same thing, and a former Democrat governor of Kentucky said the same thing. In fact, he said it's time to send a real all-American family to the United States Senate. You know, Kentucky is a conservative state, and Mitch, again, does a wonderful job representing his constituents. He's the most conservative Senate leader in history. And the American Conservative Union gave him 100% score for his legislative record. There were only four other senators besides him who received 100%. And
right,
so,
exactly. And rather than going after his record, they go after his wife. It just, it's awful.
They question his patriotism because he's married to me. I mean, I think that's pretty sad.
It is outrageous. And Madam Secretary, we thank you very much for joining us today from D.C.
Thank you.